Today's video has the potential to completely transform the way you think, for the better. But before we begin, I'd like you to try a quick mental exercise. Can you remember the last thought you had before clicking on this video? If you can, great. If not, that's perfectly fine too. This video isn't about judging your thoughts. It's about becoming aware of them. It's an invitation to awaken a powerful ability that exists within all of us, but often remains unused: the power of the mind and the ability to consciously direct our thoughts. Through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we'll discover how to gain control of our minds in a world where many people feel controlled by theirs. And to show you just how practical these principles can be, here's a challenge. By the end of this video, choose one Stoic principle that resonates most with you. Practice it consistently for the next 2 weeks, then come back and share your experience in the comments. You may be surprised by the changes it creates in your life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So today, let's explore how to develop the mental strength Marcus spoke about. Are you ready? Let's begin. 1. Stop worrying about what others think. Focus on your own mind. One of the most important steps toward mastering your mind is learning to let go of other people's opinions. Far too often, we allow the judgments, expectations, and criticisms of others to influence how we feel about ourselves. Yet Stoicism teaches us a simple but profound truth. The only thing truly within our control is our own mind. Marcus Aurelius captured this idea perfectly when he wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." Think about that for a moment. We spend so much energy worrying about what others think, even though no one knows us better than we know ourselves. Mastering your mind begins when you shift your attention away from external noise and toward your inner world. It's not about becoming arrogant or dismissing all feedback. Instead, it's about developing enough self-awareness and confidence that your sense of worth no longer depends on outside approval. Imagine reaching a point where criticism feels like a passing breeze rather than a destructive storm. Instead of being shaken by every opinion, you remain grounded in your values and convictions. Picture your mind as a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. When you constantly allow other people's judgments to dictate your choices, it's as though those seeds are being trampled before they have a chance to grow. But when you focus on nurturing your own beliefs, principles, and purpose, that garden begins to flourish. Consider the story of a young artist with incredible talent. Despite his potential, he struggled with an overwhelming fear of criticism. Every brushstroke carried the weight of wondering what others might think. Eventually, he discovered Stoic philosophy. He learned to measure his worth by his own standards rather than public approval. Criticism no longer felt like a personal attack. It became nothing more than a ripple on the surface of a much deeper ocean of self-confidence. As he shifted his focus inward, his creativity flourished. His work became more authentic, more expressive, and more meaningful because it was no longer driven by fear. His story reminds us that true freedom begins when we stop seeking validation from everyone around us and start trusting our own judgment. Of course, this isn't easy. Human beings naturally crave acceptance and approval. Resisting that urge requires practice and discipline. But within that discipline lies freedom. When you focus on your own thoughts, values, and actions instead of trying to control how others see you, you embody one of Stoicism's most powerful teachings. Focus on what is within your control and release what is not. Mastering your mind isn't simply about ignoring outside opinions. It's about developing confidence in your own ability to think, decide, grow, and persevere. That is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that empowers you to move through life with greater calm, strength, and clarity. 2. Build emotional resilience. As the great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials." This wisdom forms the foundation of our second lesson, cultivating emotional resilience. Life is much like a challenging journey through unfamiliar terrain. Along the way, obstacles, setbacks, disappointments, and moments of heartbreak are unavoidable. There will be times when anxiety weighs heavily on your shoulders. There will be moments when circumstances seem unfair, when plans fall apart, or when the future feels uncertain. But these experiences are not signs of weakness. They are opportunities to grow stronger. Every failure, every setback, and every difficult moment contains a lesson waiting to be discovered. What appears to be defeat today may become one of the most valuable experiences of your life tomorrow. The key is learning to transform hardship into growth. Admittedly, that's easier said than done. When life presents you with a steep climb, it's natural to feel exhausted or discouraged. Sometimes the challenges seem so overwhelming that giving up feels like the easiest option. But what if, instead of allowing adversity to break you, you used it to build yourself? What if every obstacle became a stepping stone rather than a roadblock? The courage to keep moving forward despite difficulties and the determination to persevere when things don't go your way are what create true emotional resilience. Resilience isn't developed during easy times. It's forged in struggle. Much like steel becomes stronger when exposed to intense heat, your character grows stronger when tested by adversity. Consider the story of a young entrepreneur whose startup was on the verge of collapse due to economic challenges. Every rejection from investors, every failed strategy, and every unexpected setback felt like a heavy blow. Yet instead of allowing those failures to define him, he chose to learn from them. Each mistake taught him something valuable. Each obstacle forced him to adapt, improve, and become more resilient. Over time, what once seemed like unbearable setbacks became the very experiences that strengthened his mindset and prepared him for future success. His story serves as a powerful reminder. Resilience is not the absence of difficulty. It is the ability to remain steady, learn, and continue moving forward despite it. The challenges you face today may be shaping the strength you'll rely on tomorrow. And often, the hardships we wish to avoid become the experiences that help us grow the most. Yet, he refused to give up. Instead of seeing each setback as a reason to quit, he viewed every obstacle as a lesson hidden behind a challenge. Rather than simply surviving the difficult period, he emerged stronger, wiser, and more adaptable, with a clearer understanding of where he wanted to go and how to get there. His story perfectly illustrates the heart of emotional resilience, the ability to face adversity head-on and grow stronger because of it. The journey toward emotional resilience begins with one important skill: learning how to view hardship differently. Stoicism teaches that events themselves are neither good nor bad. What truly affects us is the meaning we attach to them. Our interpretation of an event shapes our emotions, our reactions, and ultimately our experience. Developing emotional resilience doesn't mean pretending painful experiences don't hurt. It doesn't mean suppressing disappointment, grief, or frustration. Instead, it means recognizing that you have the power to understand those experiences in a way that strengthens you rather than weakens you. It means choosing growth over bitterness and wisdom over despair. Embrace this perspective. Recognize the strength that already exists within you and begin rewriting the story of your life, not as someone controlled by circumstances, but as someone who masters their own mind. 3. Harness the power of perception. Imagine you're walking down a familiar path you've traveled hundreds of times before. Everything seems routine until suddenly your foot catches on something and you stumble. For a brief moment, your carefully planned day is interrupted by unexpected chaos. Now consider this. What if, instead of focusing on the stumble itself, you focused on what it could teach you? This idea reflects the wisdom of Epictetus, who famously said, "People are disturbed not by things themselves, but by the views they take of them." This is where the incredible power of perception comes into play. Perception is the lens through which we experience the world. It shapes how we interpret challenges, opportunities, successes, and setbacks. Yet many of us forget that we have more control over this lens than we realize. When life throws you into rough waters, it doesn't automatically mean you're sinking. Sometimes it's simply teaching you how to swim. Think of a skilled captain navigating through a storm. He doesn't waste energy wishing the storm would disappear. Instead, he adjusts his sails, stays focused, and works with the conditions before him. In the same way, we can train our minds to adopt perspectives that empower us rather than discourage us. For example, imagine giving a presentation at work that doesn't go as well as you hoped. You could view it as proof that you're not capable, or you could see it as valuable experience that will help you improve, build confidence, and perform better next time. The event remains the same. The difference lies in how you choose to interpret it. This doesn't mean ignoring mistakes or pretending challenges don't exist. It means acknowledging difficulties without allowing them to define your worth or potential. Like any skill, mastering perception takes practice. Think of it as a muscle. The more you challenge negative interpretations and replace them with constructive ones, the stronger that mental muscle becomes. Over time, what once required conscious effort becomes second nature. You begin to naturally search for lessons instead of limitations, opportunities instead of obstacles. Life will always contain setbacks, disappointments, and unexpected detours. But by choosing how you interpret those experiences, you transform stumbling blocks into stepping stones. As the Stoics believed, difficult times often reveal who we truly are. So when challenges arise, view them not as punishments, but as opportunities to strengthen your character and sharpen your mind. Every stumble can become a lesson. Every obstacle can become a source of growth. And every challenge can help you become the master of your own mind. 4. Live in harmony with nature. Have you ever experienced a moment that completely changed the direction of your life? Perhaps it was an unexpected job loss, the end of an important relationship, the loss of someone you deeply loved, or maybe it was a rejection that shattered your carefully laid plans. During moments like these, it's easy to feel as though life has turned against us. Yet Marcus Aurelius reminded us, life is nothing but change, and change is nature's delight. This wisdom brings us to our fourth lesson: live according to nature. One of the most fundamental truths of life is that everything changes. Seasons change, circumstances change, relationships change, and we change. The discomfort we often feel doesn't come from change itself, it comes from resisting it. Stoicism teaches us that uncertainty is not the enemy of peace. Instead, it is a natural part of existence. The unexpected twists and turns of life provide opportunities for growth, adaptation, and self-discovery. When faced with uncertainty, don't allow fear to paralyze you. Don't become trapped in endless worry about outcomes you cannot control. Instead, move forward with the understanding that change is not a mistake in the design of life. It is part of the design itself. When we learn to flow with life's natural rhythms rather than fight against them, we find a deeper sense of calm. Think about nature. When rain falls on a sunny day or a storm interrupts a peaceful evening, we don't blame the sky. We understand that weather changes because change is part of nature. Life works the same way. Challenges, disappointments, and unexpected events are not exceptions to the human experience. They are part of it. The more we accept this reality, the more resilient and peaceful we become. Living according to nature doesn't mean giving up or becoming passive. It means accepting what cannot be controlled while responding wisely to what can. It means adapting without losing your values, growing without losing your identity, and moving forward without constantly fighting reality. When you embrace change instead of resisting it, you discover a sense of freedom and tranquility that many people spend their entire lives searching for. 5. Practice self-discipline. Take a moment to reflect on your journey so far. If you're like most people, you've encountered countless distractions along the way. Moments when you chose comfort over commitment, Times when procrastination seemed more appealing than progress. Perhaps you've delayed studying to watch another episode of your favorite show. Or maybe you've broken a healthy habit because immediate pleasure seemed more tempting. These moments are part of being human, but they also highlight the importance of our fifth lesson: practice self-discipline. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once observed, "A person's worth is measured by the nobility of their ambitions and the strength of their self-discipline." Self-discipline is one of the most powerful tools for mastering your mind. Without it, even the best intentions often remain unrealized. With it, extraordinary growth becomes possible. Think of self-discipline as a protective shield. It guards your goals against distractions that seek to steal your time, energy, and focus. Imagine a dedicated gardener tending a beautiful garden. Each day, they water the plants, remove weeds, and care for every flower with patience and consistency. They don't neglect one section simply because another appears more attractive. They understand that every part of the garden requires attention. Our goals deserve that same level of care. So how do we cultivate stronger self-discipline? Start by paying attention to the moments when temptation appears. Notice what pulls you away from your priorities. Observe these moments without criticism or guilt. Simply recognize them for what they are, a natural part of life. The more aware you become of your distractions, the easier it becomes to manage them. Just as a gardener removes weeds before they take over the garden, you can identify habits and behaviors that pull you away from your goals and address them before they grow stronger. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about consistently choosing what matters most over what feels easiest in the moment. Every time you make that choice, you strengthen your character. Every time you resist a distraction, you reinforce your commitment to your future. And with enough practice, self-discipline transforms from a struggle into a way of life. It becomes the steady force that keeps you moving forward, even when motivation fades. Because true mastery of the mind isn't achieved through occasional bursts of inspiration. It's built through consistent action, deliberate choices, and unwavering discipline day after day. From resisting everyday temptations in your personal life to staying focused and resilient in your professional pursuits, self-discipline remains one of the most important foundations of true mental mastery. So when procrastination whispers in your ear or temptation tries to pull you away from your goals, remember the words of Epictetus: "No great thing is created suddenly." Self-discipline isn't built overnight. It's a lifelong practice that requires patience, consistency, and conscious effort. Every small decision you make strengthens your ability to stay committed to what truly matters. 6. Embrace the present moment. Have you ever watched a beautiful sunset while your mind was occupied with a past mistake or a future concern? The sky glows with incredible colors, yet you're so lost in thought that the moment passes without you truly experiencing it. It's a common human habit. We are physically present, but mentally somewhere else. Marcus Aurelius offered timeless advice on this tendency. Do not let the panorama of your life oppress you. Do not dwell on all the various troubles which may have occurred in the past or may occur in the future. Just ask yourself, with regard to the present, what is there that is unbearable and beyond endurance? His message is simple but profound. Life can only be lived in the present moment, yet many of us spend our days replaying the past or worrying about the future. The past is already written. The future remains unwritten. Neither can be controlled. What we do have is this moment, right here, right now. Every breath you take, every sound you hear, every experience unfolding before you. These are the moments that make up your life. When you constantly dwell on what has already happened or obsess over what might happen, you miss the beauty and opportunities that exist in the present. Instead, learn to fully engage with the moment you're living. Invest your energy into today's actions rather than yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's uncertainties. Time moves forward whether we're ready or not. It slips through our fingers one moment at a time. And that is precisely why the present moment is so valuable. Appreciate the sunrise when you see it. Pause to enjoy a sincere compliment. Savor your morning coffee. Listen fully during conversations. Find joy in simple experiences that often go unnoticed. Living in the present isn't passive acceptance, it's active participation. It's choosing to fully experience life as it unfolds. It's refusing to let the shadows of the past or the worries of the future steal the richness of today. As Seneca wisely said, "The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." Mastering your mind begins with mastering your attention. The more present you become, the more peaceful, focused, and fulfilled your life can be. 7. Surround yourself with people who help you grow. Imagine a lone hiker climbing a steep mountain trail through an endless forest. The destination may be breathtaking, but the journey can feel lonely, exhausting, and overwhelming. Now imagine making that same climb with a group of supportive companions, people who encourage you when you're tired, people who share your goals, people who remind you to keep moving forward when the path becomes difficult. Suddenly, the journey feels much more manageable. Marcus Aurelius understood the importance of human connection when he wrote, "People exist for the sake of one another. Teach them or tolerate them." This wisdom leads us to our 7th lesson. Build or join a community that supports your growth. No matter how independent you are, personal growth becomes easier when you're surrounded by people who inspire and challenge you. A strong community provides encouragement during difficult times and accountability when motivation fades. When you connect with people who share similar values and goals, everyone benefits. You learn from one another. You inspire one another. You support one another. And together, you become stronger. Think about practical opportunities in your own life. Perhaps there's a book club you've been considering joining. Maybe there's an online community focused on self-improvement. Or perhaps you've met people who are also working toward becoming more disciplined, resilient, and mindful. Don't hesitate to connect with them. Growth doesn't have to be a solitary journey. In fact, some of life's most meaningful progress happens alongside others. The beauty of a supportive community is that it creates a cycle of mutual growth. As you learn, you help others learn. As you grow, you encourage others to grow. As you overcome challenges, you inspire others to do the same. Seneca expressed this idea beautifully. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. When you surround yourself with positive influences, you not only strengthen your own journey, but also contribute to the success and well-being of those around you. That is the power of community. And that is why no one truly succeeds alone. Final thoughts. Now that we've explored these powerful Stoic principles, take a moment to reflect. Which lesson resonated with you the most? Which principle feels most relevant to your life right now? Perhaps it's learning to let go of what others think. Maybe it's building emotional resilience, or perhaps it's embracing the present moment and focusing on what truly matters today. Whatever principle stands out to you, make a commitment to practice it over the next 2 weeks. And if you've chosen one, let us know in the comments. For example, if Lesson 6 spoke to you, comment, "I will embrace the present moment." Remember our 2-week challenge. Apply your chosen principle consistently and observe the impact it has on your mindset, decisions, and daily life. Then come back and share your experience. We'd love to hear what changed, what challenged you, and what you learned along the way. If today's video helped you see Stoicism from a new perspective, consider leaving a like so we know you found value in it. And if you haven't already subscribed, we'd be honored to have you join our growing community of people committed to self-improvement and mental strength. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss future videos. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your willingness to invest time in personal growth says a lot about your character. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep building a mind that remains calm, resilient, and strong, no matter what life brings your way.